I'll be real with you, I'm no adrenaline junkie. Between coding, cooking and looking after my kid, my life is actually pretty mundane. I'm not scaling mountains or surfing waves, so why exactly did I buy the DJI Action 4? Well, it turns out it's actually a perfect vlogging buddy for my life, and it may well be for yours too. The DJI Action 4 is DJI's answer to GoPro, and it comes in two main variants. The first is 289, this is the standard combo which just comes with the camera. Or, if you're feeling adventurous, you can get the adventure combo like I did. It comes with the camera, 3 batteries and a charging case, as well as a extendable selfie stick. This bundle comes in at $379, but quite honestly, I think that is the better value here purely because of those additional batteries that you're getting, giving you around 4 to 5 hours of record time at 4K. This little beast features a 1/1/3 inch sensor, and it can record in up to 4K 60. Honestly, the footage here looks absolutely incredible. It is crisp and clear. It also comes with a 155-degree field of view, which means that I can fit my whole messy living room in one shot without having to move around too much. So it's perfect for when I'm vlogging about my latest coding issues to nobody at all. Touring the camera, it's going to feel pretty familiar if you've used action cameras before. On the front, you've obviously got the lens and a front-facing touchscreen. On the back, you've got that nice large touchscreen where you can go ahead and change all the settings that you need to, from frame rates to things like ISO and your exposure. Along the top, you've got that capture button, and along the side, you've got the power button. That really is it. There are 2 main doors here as well. One houses the USB-C connector, so you can actually connect this up to your computer to take all the footage off and use it as a webcam. And along the other side is the battery door, as well as a place for a micro SD card. Along the bottom is where you've got the magnetic locking system. This is one of the key differences between this and a GoPro. This little Action 4 is so easy to use and set up. You literally just snap it on magnetically to any of its connectors and you're pretty much ready to go. There's no faffing about trying to move it between different mounts. The software and controls are pretty great too. Honestly, it's like having a little control room in your pocket. Once connected up to the DJI Mimo app, you can monitor everything that's on the screen or use one of the 2 screens that are already on the camera. Changing settings is a breeze too. You've got a few different options in terms of a standard and a pro mode. Personally, I like to use the pro mode because I like to set things like my exposure and my aperture to ensure that I'm getting the best looking quality that I can. But for most people, just using the DJI Mimo app is probably enough. Once you've recorded your footage, you can actually take it straight from the app and into an editor, editing that footage and pushing out some really nice, high quality videos with little to no effort whatsoever. If you did want to do a little bit more effort though, this thing shoots in 10-bit colour. For reference, that is 1 billion colours to play with. And what it means is that you have complete control over the colour space. Think like it's shooting in log, where you get that really washed out grey footage. It means that you have complete control and you can turn your pretty dull looking mornings into Hollywood sunrises. I think what I love about the Action 4 the most though is just its simplicity. Honestly, this thing is so pick up and go, it hurts. You can even just press the top button when it's in sleep mode and it will start to record within a second. It is that quick at starting up and running. The battery can last around 75 minutes in 4K recording, which is pretty incredible, especially if you're buying that adventure bundle where you're getting 3 of them. That battery life is probably going to be enough for most people to be able to get the footage that they need. If you do need more batteries, then you can always just charge on the go with the charging case. That front-facing screen is also a pretty big game changer for vlogging. It means that you can ensure that you're always in frame and looking your best before you even hit that record button. Then there's Rocksteady and Horizon Steady. This is their stabilization and it honestly feels a little bit like magic, particularly that horizon stabilization. It means that you can realistically turn the camera 360 degrees and it's going to keep the horizon dead level. It does mean you're cropping into the sensor quite heavily in order to get this kind of feature, but honestly, it doesn't matter too much. And if you're vlogging, then you're really not going to notice too much of a difference, and it's going to feel a lot more personal if you're cropping into that lens anyway. Even the Rocksteady and Rocksteady Plus options are pretty incredible here. Whether you're walking around, vlogging, taking your dog for a walk, or just going around a theme park, this thing is going to stay rock steady and give you really nice, stable footage. It does help to use the selfie stick if you're using the Adventure Bundle, because that's just going to give you a little bit additional stabilization without having to use any of the software advancements. So the Action 4 for a pretty mundane vlogging lifestyle like mine, is it really worth it? Absolutely. This thing is absolutely incredible. It may be a little overkill for my situation, but with that big lens, absolutely amazing software and its ability to be able to pick up and go, or really dive into those 10-bit color settings, there really is something for everybody here. It feels dummy proof in absolutely the best way. Anyway guys, why don't you let me know what you think of the DJI Action 4 in the comments section down below. And while you're down there as well, why don't you get subscribed and do all of that good stuff, because it genuinely does mean the world to me. Anyway guys, my name's been Robert, this has been Bite Size Clue, and I will catch you in the next one. Adios.